Good evening and thanks for joining us here on News Center Maine at 5:30. I'm Zach Blanchard.
And I'm Chris Costa. Former President Donald Trump is facing 37 felony counts stemming from his handling of classified documents after leaving the White House.
Federal prosecutors are accusing the former president of misleading federal investigators in order to hold the sensitive materials that he knew were still classified. NBC's Alice Barr has the very latest from Washington.
Uncharted territory today for former President Donald Trump, the United States legal system, and the American public watching the first felony indictment against a former U.S. president unfold. The now unsealed indictment includes 37 felony counts tied to allegations that Mr. Trump mishandled classified documents improperly stored at his Mar-a-Lago estate and resisted the government's efforts to get them back. Independent Special Counsel Jack Smith making a rare public statement.
Our laws that protect national defense information are critical to the safety and security of the United States, and they must be enforced.
Mr. Trump on the attack, accusing the Department of Justice of orchestrating a political witch hunt after announcing the indictment himself last night on his Truth Social platform.
I'm an innocent man. I did nothing wrong. And we will fight this out just like we've been fighting for 7 years.
The charges include a violation of the Espionage Act related to mishandling sensitive national defense information, as well as conspiracy to obstruct and making false statements. The indictment alleges that on 2 occasions in 2021, Mr. Trump shared classified material with people without security clearances, including one document described as a plan of attack and another classified map related to a military operation. A Trump aide, Walt Nauta, is also under indictment. He's come under scrutiny for allegations he moved boxes of documents at Mar-a-Lago after a subpoena was issued to get them back. Former President Trump, who announced a new legal team today, is expected to surrender to a federal courthouse in Miami on Tuesday. A court official telling NBC News a Trump-appointed judge, Aileen Cannon, was randomly chosen to oversee the trial, the same judge who a higher court criticized for handing Mr. Trump a series of unusually favorable rulings early in the investigation. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.
Now, some of Maine's congressional leaders are reacting to the new charges against former President Trump. Congresswoman Shelley Pingree was on WGAN this morning. She says she's not that surprised by the charges.
And never really thought that he handled himself in an ethical or responsible way. So I guess I'm not surprised that there are indictments coming down. I appreciate that there's a, complicated, thoughtful process that's going through right now.
Now, Senator Angus King is also reacting to Trump's indictment. He released this statement this afternoon saying, in part, while this case is unusual, the underlying principles of equal justice under the law and innocence until proven guilty are not. Under our system, the next steps place a heavy burden on the prosecution to prove any charges beyond a reasonable doubt. The former president, like any other citizen, then has every right to present his defense. We are expected to learn more details about the indictment against former President Trump in the coming days. You can stay up to date on this case by downloading our News Center Maine app. It is free in your app store.